Welcome to day one for the Mobility, Strength, and Flexibility program. Today's workout, we're going to focus on strength only. We're going to do multiple sets of a bunch of different exercises that are going to work your entire body. So to start off, your first exercise is going to be push-ups. So to do a push-up, the way I set it up is I first place my hands down, shoulder width apart, and we'll modify this based off of, again, your capability. But then you step your legs back, and then you want to lower yourself all the way to the ground, then press back up. Breathing out as you push yourself up. You should feel like you're pushing your arms through the ground to lift your body back up to the ground, or up to the top of the position. And your elbows should, there's always a discussion about how your elbows should lie. It really just needs to direct towards a 45 degree angle. It should be anywhere in between a full 90 and all the way in, because based off of the way your elbows move is going to slightly adjust how your chest muscles are going to work and if you're going to activate your triceps as much. So again, this is going to work out your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, and your forearms a little bit. That's your push-up. Next, we're going to do a squat or a body weight squat. Now, angle it from the side here. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart. Just like in your warm-up, your feet should be ingrained into the ground. You sit your butt back and sit up nice and tall, so if you need to put your arms up here above your head, or if you just swing them forward, it doesn't matter. All you really want to focus is sitting your butt back like you're sitting in a chair, keeping your chest up nice and tall, and then squatting back up. Okay, if you are using a bar for this, or some sort of kettlebells, again, you want to maintain that nice form, and I can actually demonstrate here. You want to maintain that nice form, keeping your shoulders up nice and, or your chest up nice and tall, sitting that butt back. Okay, this is going to work your glutes, your hamstrings, quads, and you want to be driving through the ground to push yourself back up. That's your squat. Next, you've got glute bridges. So here, what I like to do is I'll lay all the way down on the floor first, and then I'll bring my feet up to what's about a 90-degree angle. What you're going to do here, your feet should be about, again, hip width apart. You're just lifting your hip up to off the ground to about in-line position for your hips and your knees, and then back down. You don't want to overextend because that starts to work your back, and you don't want to not go activate your hips all the way up and back down. This is going to be, you want to be driving through the ground. You'll be using your glutes and your hamstrings here, and you're also working your hip flexors a little bit as you push up through the ground. Next, we've got a plank hold, just like a push-up position. I like to start off with putting my hands in proper position, about shoulder width apart, and you bring your arms down so you're on your forearms. Have your feet, your hands lying flat on the ground. And here you're just going to sit. You'll have a timer. It'll be anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. But you'll have your timer going. You should feel it a little bit in your shoulders, but really just engaging your core along with your back. You want to make sure you're staying in a nice plank position, because again, it's like you're a board plank. Sitting here to activate. And you won't feel it right away, but as time passes, you'll start to feel the engagement to the core muscles. Lastly, we're going to do a reverse lunge. So again, starting off nice and tall, feet shoulder width apart. You're going to step your feet back as far as is comfortable. You see my trail leg is a little bit farther than a normal step, right? Slightly farther. Dip down. You don't need to necessarily touch your knee to the ground, but get close. Press back up. Press back up. And with weights, what this looks like, again, if you do have weights, but all of this can be done body weight. Your weights are staying next to you, not swinging back and forth. You should be staying nice and tall as you move. You're going to again be working your hip flexors here, your quads, and your glutes. That's going to be your workout for day one.